It's an excellent start.
He dropped his arms and, got a bit careless.
For the past 5 years, he's undefeated. Ukraine, the reigning, defending champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk.
Shakan Pesrov Subal, Tabasha.
Here we go. He was
So we expect him to come in here full of contact at range.
trying to get his own.
He is also, he's got bags of experience, amateur. What happens if it's not working at range for Tony Bellew? He needs to then trust. World Super Series of boxing. He knows this mammoth task in front of him.
Bellew grabbing.
I don't care what you say. I mean, does it mean to sit back and just pot shot and hope to still it? See Tony Bellew come off the back of the two. He can box so well behind that southpaw stance, and he's just trying to close that gap now. Usyk just fakes and with his work doesn't really look for power. Usyk always lose against them, but it's hard to get the sparring against these left-handed fighters.
Body Dave, thoughts on the only round. Wife Rachel in one of the boxes here tonight. She doesn't normally was telling us the other week. He fancies Bellew strongly. Adam Booth thinks he's got it. Switching to southpaw, one of the first times I've ever seen that for his long career.
Underestimate Tony Bellew's boxing ability.
Performance. Bellew says, starting to warm up Usyk. Under Usyk, trying to cement he's unified the division. But he says he's going to land his big punch.
Take his time for a couple of rounds and settle Tony Bellew early on.
It's an excellent start, and he wants Usyk to engage. And it's the first time ever that all four men have shoulders. He wants to move up to heavyweight. He wants it. Bellew talking about
moving circles, not in straight lines. He's good at it. So Usyk's
Oleksandr Usyk takes centre ring
and committing with anything. And there's Tony Bellew on it.
It's a confident start this from Bellew.
Really confident. He's setting.
That's the dream for the tight team from the Ukraine. Trade have predicted Usyk by late stoppage.
Usyk in. He's trying to draw him in so he can land a big counter punch. And here it comes.
Many in the Ukraine and around the world.
That one there, but as Usyk straight away on his back foot.
These right hands
Between these two at the minute, and it's understandable. I mean,
pretty well Bellew when most people felt it would be the other way around.
Box and move very proficiently, and with expertise. So those set draws close.
The big left at the southpaw. It's good shot from Bellew.
Too worried about the power of Usyk, so he's able to take the odd chance. But in Manchester against Tony Bellew, who's got the backing of the crowd. This is unknown territory. Another great round for Tony Bellew. Once again, this is what I wasn't expecting.
To get it.
A bit of a standoff, but
big left hand from
he wants this up close, but he could do again it up close a bit later. Usyk now is having to force this.
Usyk not allowing that. But that's good stuff from Bellew. Takes it.
Well, if Bellew switches off against somebody,
He's got the grip down on his gun shield there. Oleksandr Usyk.
that right hand, and that's what he's looking for. That right hand right there.
Big shot from Tony Bellew.
And as Usyk backs him up, and he knows he's got to change it up now. He's been probably told. That looked like a good right hand there from Tony Bellew. Try and get something going while Tony Bellew's able to sit back and land point on. It becomes Tony Bellew's fight, but Usyk doing the right things here, backing up Bellew. Well, Tony Bellew happy.
But how much confidence will that give Usyk? The fact that he heavyweights like Joe Joyce, a machine.
The results of fighters and say, he would probably beat him, but nobody's giving to him.
Right hand from inspiring a few years ago.
Well, really hotly look now. I mean, Tony Bellew landing big shots.
Looking from Tony Bellew. Usyk floored in the...
That's the danger. If Usyk finds a home for that jab, he'll be able to...
Oleksandr Usyk writes poetry, loves solving puzzles. And this is better. Still the right hands from Bellew. Haven't seen much of the left. Looking for a lovely, quick countering left. The class is beginning to show.
So that slows the punches down.
But doesn't Bellew want it in a
Start heating up as this fight goes on. Good right hand from Bellew.
Usyk trying to dig the punches. Let's get over to the shot.
I thought Tony went out.
Let's not let him get settled. Nice work from Bellew as he moves around him. Very subjective, of course, scoring a fight. The 3-2
looking for the right hand, he's able to jab again, but he is getting...
Once you get clipped to the chin and your body... But
Oleksandr Usyk, who has definitely stepped it up dramatically. Tony
Bellew knows exactly what he's doing.
throw it differently.
I've got to be honest, I'm looking concerned for Tony Bellew on his back foot as he 6 because Bellew using a lot of energy, he's thinking a lot and he's loading up with big power shots.
This is tactics, say I'll just go and knock him out, but maybe...
The way this is going, if this carries on, you expect it to start to turn towards his 2-3
belts on the line, the white and yellow of Oleksandr Usyk, who has...
It is very close. I've got Bellew ahead because round 2, 3 and 4 was good, but good right hand pass
from start to finish from Oleksandr Usyk. It's been anything but. At times,
they're getting tired as Usyk backs him up here.
Comes back with a call.
He is, yeah, as at the same time, Tony Bellew...
And it's the physical manoeuvring around the ring of
He's playing possum, but I doubt it against somebody of Usyk's quality because that would be dangerous. He can put you off and you know, take that confidence away.
To 6 than he did 1 and 2, Oleksandr Usyk.
Usyk starting to wear down.
Turn the slate for Usyk in those 15 wins. Cruiserweight, Bellew out at heavyweight as we saw against David. And now he's going for it.
As we see in this replay here, it's coming in an arcing way and it's changing the trajectory of the shot.
Just can punch. Care of Tony Bellew, but it's looking brighter for the Ukrainian.
Backing off with blood coming out of his mouth. Looking at him consistently over 12 rounds, the size of him, it's a difficult ask. And you know, the longer
Bellew up.
Tony Bellew looking like he's wearing down, and these jabs.
So that Usyk wants to finish his cruiserweight reign here.
Took with right hands that are landing. Tony Bellew tactics are good. He looks like he's breathing a bit.
A great chin at cruiserweight.
These jabs and left crosses now, like that one, to send the blood splattering.
Yep, big left hands from Oleksandr.
He's really closing this gap with real, you know, minimum effort. Good shot.
Lights out for Tony Bellew. Dave Colwell's place as the world cruiserweight king.
Cruiserweight champion of the world from Ukraine, Oleksandr Usyk.
Thank you.